CRA99 and today is my first video of the new year, even though, let me check the date, it's the 21st of January as I'm recording this. What am I doing? I don't know. So I'm saying all this about my videos and past and present and future videos like I'm not enjoying it anymore, but I really do enjoy making videos and I think I'll be enjoying it even more in this year. I am going to try and go back to basics again this year. Going back to my roots, doing fun videos that are just one-offs that I really liked. Obviously do a few series here and there. Hello everyone, this is CRA99 and this is a very strange feeling. And it shouldn't be, because I have been doing this whole YouTube video thing for about 5 years. But I think it's only right that I start off this video with the correct intro. Hello everyone, this is CRA99 and welcome to and the screen's gone off. Cool. And welcome to a what have I done with my life for the last 3 years video. Normally I do a what I'm doing with my life video. And I have left this channel for a good 3 years. I have my channel in front of me here. Just so I can see what the last few videos were. So, I did one of these videos. The last time I did one of these videos was January 21st, 2020. And that was just talking about what I plan to do in 2020. And I said that I was going to be more consistent, as all YouTubers do. They say they're going to be consistent with their videos. And I think I even said in that video, yeah, everyone says it, but they don't do it. And here I am, not doing it. So, the last video I did was... The last video I did of this sort of style was January 21st, 2020, talking about 2020 stuff. And I said I was going to be more consistent. And I only uploaded 2 videos by the looks of it in 2020. One of them being a 5 years of CRA99, just me saying I've been doing this YouTube for 5 years, and that was in February, that's the month, that's how you pronounce it. February 17th, 2020, and then I did a minigames video, a Minecraft minigames video on April 14th, 2020. And then the last video I did on this channel, April 11th, 2021. So, really, the last video that I did when I was actually consistent was, if I look at this video, October 22nd, 2019. So I have pretty much been missing from, well, not from YouTube entirely, but from this channel for 3 years. So I wanted to make this video because it's kind of inspired from myself, because I watched some of these videos literally yesterday. The 2017, 2018, 2019 and 2020 videos, just bringing in the new year. And I thought, it's been too long of a break, so I want to make an updated version. But in doing that, I have to talk about 2020, 2021, 2022, and what I'm going to be doing in 2023. So that's going to be fun. As you can see, I do not trust my camera to be in focus at all. So that whole thing might have been out of focus, but you know what? We move. So let's start with two of the main points that I brought up in my last update video. That was me ending the Unknown Tale in 2020 and starting a new project on a different channel, which these two things are some of the more difficult things to talk about, actually. So let's talk about Unknown Tale. As you can probably guess, Unknown Tale didn't end. It didn't continue, but it didn't end. I said that 120 was going to be the end of the Unknown Tale, and it wasn't. And it's still yet to be filmed, edited, uploaded. Any work has yet to be done on it. So I have been speaking to some of the cast of The Unknown Tale, and I think we're all in agreement that we've all gone our separate ways. We all have different things that we're doing in life. And I think that I was probably the last of all of us to kind of catch on with that. So it was a bit of a shock to me initially when people started doing their own thing and Unknown Tale was slowly coming to an end. But I think we all agree that Unknown Tale needs to end at some point. It needs to have a solid, concrete ending and not be left on the episode that it is left on. But I think we're also all agreed that it will be done at some point, not necessarily now, but we are all in agreement that it needs to end properly, but no plans as of yet to end it with a permanent episode. So that's all I can say really on Unknown Tale. It's been a good run. It's something that I am very proud of. I actually have been doing my own personal run through of Unknown Tale, and it's so much fun seeing it from a viewer's perspective, because most of the time I upload the episodes and that's it. I don't watch most of them back, only the big event episodes. So seeing some of them and then remembering things that I'd forgotten, old references, it's been so much fun to go and watch back. So yeah, it was a project that I was very proud of, still am very proud of, and hopefully it will get the ending that I think it deserves. On to the second thing. Now this is going to be the more difficult thing to talk about, but I don't want to spend too much time on it because this, as different as it is, as opposed to The Unknown Tale, this doesn't deserve any time put into it because it's something that I've had to move on from and something that did take me some time, but I think I'm in a solid place now because of it. So in the episode, no, not the episode, in the video, The Beginning and End of an Era, which was my 2020 update, the second point that I made was that I would be joining a separate YouTube channel and doing a Doctor Who fan series. And I did, and I really enjoyed it. I really enjoyed working with Scarlet Productions on Doctor Who. But there came a point where we were disagreeing a lot, and I am no longer part of Scarlet Productions. But this opened up a completely new doorway for me in many ways, which I will come to, including me making a new YouTube channel, and this channel is called Solitary Pictures. And Solitary Pictures is a film channel. It's a channel where I can be creative in real life rather than in video game form. At the moment, the only things that are uploaded on Solitary Pictures are Doctor Who fan films, and I'm hoping to branch out in the future, but at the moment we are posting all of our Doctor Who fan episodes, fan series, and possibly audios if we do decide to go down that road. But yes, I will be linking it somewhere, probably be on the screen, or if I can do that. God, it's been so long. If not, it'll be in the description. Do it the old-fashioned way. So, let's talk about individual years now. So, in 2020, obviously we had the biggest world event that I'll possibly ever see in my lifetime. The pandemic and the lockdown. Which I feel, for me, personally, was a bit of a missed opportunity, because I imagine there was a lot of people that were looking for an escape from that horrible world that we lived in at that point in time. And I really enjoyed making YouTube videos up until that point, so I don't see why I wasn't really on it. But I wasn't. But I did take the time to get into writing and getting resources for the Scarlet Productions Doctor Who fan series that I was doing at the time. And some of those resources I am putting to good use in Solitary Pictures now, so it's not all gone to waste. But yeah, during the lockdown, like I said before, I only uploaded 2 videos on this channel. So I don't know really where my head was at with that. 2021 was probably the most creative year that I had out of the 3 years. Not as creative as I've been probably for 2016, 2017 during the Unknown Tale years, the highs of the Unknown Tale years. But it was really a creative year for me, going and filming for probably most of the year for Doctor Who, for Solitary Pictures, meeting so many amazing people because of casting and all of that. And one of the highlights of 2021 was filming in Asda when it was completely empty for the episode Autons Awaken. And that's all thanks to the people that I worked with at Asda and the people that I worked with in Asda Cafe for letting us use the cafe for most of the episode. So yes, a huge thank you to them. They're probably not going to be watching this at all, but yeah, the thank you's out there. Another highlight of 2021 was another episode filming, and that was for an episode that's not yet released, but it made a huge impact on the year coming up, 2022. And I was invited to film part of that episode in a day centre that my sister goes to. And I feel that because of that relationship that I built from that, I was then able to, in 2022, leave the job that I was currently at, which wasn't an easy decision, but leave that job and then go into working in the day centre. And it was something that I really wanted to do since filming that episode, because it was just the most warming and welcoming environment, and I knew that's what I wanted to do. So I think that leads us then into 2022, where I was still working in Asda up until July or August, July of 2022. And then I started working at the day centre, and now I can use my experience with filming and editing and filmmaking and acting in some areas and bring that to the day centre with the clients that I'm working with, and it's just so rewarding for me personally that after starting really starting with my YouTube channel in 2015, where I was properly editing and filming and not doing it very well to begin with, to now where I can work with the experience that I've had doing a hobby, which is really strange, but I love it so much. I have a voicemail. Who is this? No, thanks. Some big things that happened in 2022 that might not seem like big things. I went away with work for a week away from home. And that was very, very nerve-wracking for me. Nerve-wracking? I think it's nerve-wracking. And it might be easy for some people to do that at the age that I am, but it was very, very, very scary for me at the time, because I wasn't working there at that point. I was only volunteering, and I'd only been volunteering for a few days at that point. And to do that was a huge achievement for me. And it just built my confidence to see everything that was going to come my way with this new job. Now, that really pretty much brings us to 2023. What am I going to be doing in 2023? So, I want to talk about what I said in my 2020 video, where I said that I wanted to be more consistent with video uploads, and I said something like, oh, YouTubers say that and they just don't do it. And I was the same. I said I wanted to be more consistent and I didn't do it. So I just want to say right now that this video was made just because I was inspired to do it by watching my old videos. If I feel inspired to make something, then I will come straight onto CRA99 and make a video. And I think that's the way that things are going to go going forward. If I feel that I can put the work into it and I feel inspired to do it and I can put 100% into it, then I'll make that video or make that series. Like, for example, Rock, Paper, Scissors, that series was something that I could actually do from beginning to end with Brad. And if I can't do that, then I don't think that that's going to be viable for me, because you're not going to want to watch a 1 episode, 2 episode series that's cut through the middle, because I couldn't be bothered to do 10. And I'm not going to want to put the time into making something that I don't really want to make. So I think that's how CRA99 is going to be from now on. If I feel like I want to do something or make a series, then yeah, I will do that. But most of my time will be invested in Solitary Pictures, and this will be the most creative year, hopefully, I want it to be, of Solitary Pictures, where we make more Doctor Who episodes, and I would like to have a complete series by the end of the year. That would be nice. With work, the place that I'm working at now, we want to make more video projects and upload them onto the YouTube channel that they have. I'd love to have a whole series of podcasts that we are planning on doing. I'd love to have a whole series of podcasts uploaded by the end of next year. So there's a lot of plans that I'd like to do. And for once, it's not all centred around CRA99. And CRA99 as a YouTube channel was a huge part of my life for 5 years. And it was my comfort place, and I really enjoyed working on it, especially Unknown Tale. Unknown Tale was my story. And it's everything that I wanted to do in real life that I just couldn't do. I couldn't physically make Unknown Tale in real life, and it's everything I wanted to do in real life but in Minecraft. And now that I can kind of do these sorts of stories and merge them into my Doctor Who episodes, kind of, I think that's why Solitary Pictures is taking more of a priority. But I will still look back on Unknown Tale and still be so proud of it, because we all are. All the cast are. We still watch the big main event episodes of Unknown Tale because we love it so much, and there's so much meme energy in Unknown Tale, and it's just still to this day a story that I've not beaten yet with anything else, even though it's not finished and probably won't be finished for a long time. But yeah, it was a time. So some thank yous. If anyone's watching, I don't know if anyone's watching because this channel has been dead for 3 years. Why are you watching this? Thank you to everyone that I worked with in Asda Cafe, because you got me through my first job. It had a lot of learning curves, a lot of lessons that I needed to learn, especially with how people are, because I think being at school, being at college, and then going into the workplace and really seeing how people are and how people interact, it really changes your perspective, because everyone's friendly in a classroom, but as soon as you go into the big wide world, as people say, you really come to see how people are. And I'm really thankful for the lessons that I've learned there in retail. Anyone who works in retail, you are champions, honestly. Thank you to all the staff at the day centre that I'm working at now for giving me the opportunities that you have. And I'm so looking forward to working with you all in 2023 and making it the most creative year yet, and get some podcasts done, get some films done. We're working on a musical at the moment, get that finished. There's so much to do and so much to look forward to. And also a thank you to you for watching. Anyone who's watched CRA99 for the longest time. I don't know why you're watching this video now, since it's been so long since I've uploaded, but thank you. And I honestly can't wait to see what's around the corner, because that video that I made, the 2020 what I want to do with my life video, I could never have seen this in 3 years' time. And I don't think that you can ever predict what you want to do with your life. I think that's what really this last 3 years has proven. Being away from YouTube, which was my 24-hour thing, to actually seeing what else is there, I think it's proven that you can't just put a camera on and say, this is what I'm going to do. So, going into 2023, although I said I want to be more creative, I want to get more of the day centre's work out there. I want to start uploading a little bit more on CRA99, the stuff that I feel I want to make. Although I'm saying all of that, what I really, really want to do is just do things, just do whatever comes my way in 2023. The unpredictable. Yeah, do the unpredictable. I think that's a good way to end this. So, yes, I'm going to do the traditional outro. Okay, thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, leave a like, leave a comment. And from me, even though videos may be limited, I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.